I had 2 scores at that point, and it was a 3rd down, and it was big just to get the drive going, let alone a touchdown, put us up a few scores, and momentum was ours from there.
Describe the pass. I mean, that was kind of the touch that you put on it. It looked like he just led you perfectly on that.
Yeah, the pass was perfect. Carson laid it on there about as good as you can get. We got a man coverage press look, so we knew that was going to be an option. It was just a clear out route. But if we get that look, it is an option in the play. And with Carson, you're never dead. So got on top of the guy, and Carson put about a perfect ball out there, so I was able to make a play.
Christian, Coach said you guys wanted you practiced perfectly or wanted to practice every play perfectly. Did you guys practice angry? Did you want to play angry this week after how last week went?
Well, different guys have different playing styles, but I think the main thing that we wanted to have, coming out in the game was energy. We felt a little flat last week, and so we just practiced that way, and we took it one play at a time. That was the emphasis too. It's just one play at a time, and then move on to the next. And we practiced that way, and it showed today.
Christian, just talk about the second half of games this year. I think you've only given up 10 points total in the second half. What does this defense do after halftime to kind of put the lockdown on teams?
Well, we just make adjustments. We didn't really have that many for this game. But we just made adjustments and continued to fly the ball and didn't have a letdown. And one thing we emphasize is finishing, and that's what we did.
Trevor, you've been around, 4 or 5 years now. This has occurred along. Do you have to be patient, just waiting for that big play like that to come?
I would say so, yeah. But it's just being in the right spot at the right time and making a play when it's your opportunity. We had great protection. Carson put a perfect ball, like I had said. And it was just a good time to make a play.
Christian, how much of it is a pride factor in the fourth quarter? I don't think you guys have allowed a point in the fourth quarter yet this season. Now, when it gets to that point of the game, how much is it? I mean, obviously you want to probably not let them score all game, but how much in the fourth quarter is it a pride thing for you?
I mean, it's something that our team is built on, is pride. So, I mean, it's an entire game, and then, fourth quarter we all have our hands up with the 4 fingers signaling that we need to finish. And I think it's just, at this point, it's something innate, something we don't even think about, just to finish the game and just not to have a letdown.
Luke, touchdown play, it looked like that ball came out of the ceiling, it was so high. What did it look like from your vantage point?
It definitely looked like that. Carson said he got a little pressure and just kind of floated one up and kind of threw it up there, let me make a play on it. The bang play for him, but he just kind of said he threw it up, threw up a prayer almost.
You think you were inbound?
I think it was pretty bang, but they called me in.
Trevor mentioned how you always have to be aware when Carson's back there because you're never dead.
Exactly.
That he can scramble and still find you. How tough is it to keep running and keeping your head up knowing that he can scramble for a while and still hit you?
It's something we work on to practice, the scramble drill. Just kind of broken play, running around, and Carson definitely, I mean, you saw it last week when he threw one to RJ across the field, just planted and chucked one across the field. You're never dead with him, like Trevor said, so you just kind of always keep playing to the whistle, and he's going to put the ball on you if you're open and see what happens.
Bottom was out. Does that kind of put the next guy up mentality? I know you guys talk about that a lot.
Definitely, yeah. We have a man down, man up mentality around here, and Kevin went down, making a play, and then it was my turn to step up and play.
Trevor, you said patience to get a play. How long is it patience for yourself as well to have a big play? Because it seems like it's been a long time coming for you.
Yeah. I mean, it's just you do what you got to do to help the team. And if you're put in a spot to make a big play, you go and make it. And if you're put in a spot to block the backside safety on a run play so we can spring at 60 yards, you get put in that position and you make that play as well. So plays are made by this team all over the place that might not be seen as necessarily a big play. But when we see it on tape, we know it as a group, and we rally off those a lot.
Colten, this one feel a lot different than last Saturday when you said you were disappointed if you guys won?
Well, first, I think my words were misconstrued last week, okay? So we'll go with that. And then, yeah, it feels great to, team has 2-0 in the Valley, and to be able to get a win at home, being back home was exciting.
Do you feel like you had more of an edge today, or just felt like you had to play, I guess, cleaner or sharper after last week, or with more energy?
I think it started with the preparation. I think we changed a couple things this week. Seniors kind of taking a bigger role and coaching some guys, and then, yeah, just being in an atmosphere at home kind of helps you to just be more excited for warm-ups and stuff. Western's a tough place to play because it's a tough atmosphere, and then long bus rides there, and so to be back at home was a huge advantage for us.
You dinged up on that play?
Yeah, I got the wind knocked out of me and then chin a little bit. Fine. Good to go.